teach 5th grade at Madawaska Elementary School. We drove 5 hours to get here last night, and there's still 2 feet of snow there. So our project is soap screens. About a couple of months ago, we got, I was approached by a local businesswoman, Julie Rader. She happens to be a dietitian, and she also has a soap making business. So her soap making business is called Nutritious Skin, and she developed a new technique to make large batches of soap. And she wanted to know if we could possibly make some soap screens for her, because it's not something she can buy on Amazon, because she just developed the technique. So I thought, what a great and engaging way to have my kids partner up with a local business and possibly make a difference. Well, they did make some successful soap screens, and Julie was able to use them in her soap making. And so the kids they learned the soap making process, which was much more complicated than they imagined. And Julie ended up with some beautiful products. And I know that she's been successful because she posts her products on Facebook as soon as she makes them. And she's got clients asking to buy them immediately. So she's had quite a bit of success with her soaps and her soap screening. One unique thing about Julie is everything that she makes her soaps with are locally sourced products. And we have up in the valley an Acadian background, and she uses a lot of the Acadian ingredients in her soaps. So she's even juiced fiddleheads to put in her soaps. She knows what's good for the body, and since she knows that, she thinks in her soaps it's going to be absorbed in the skin and have good benefits as well. So if she can get anything locally, she uses it. She's used fiddleheads, buckwheat flour, which we make toys with, and anything she can find. The girls are going to tell you a little bit more about that, so I'm going to turn it over to them.
Hi, I'm Dasha. Hi, I'm Haley.
Hi, I'm Lucy.
Miss Julie Rader, a soap maker in town, has a new technique to make soap. It's the lift and pull. She can't buy screens at any stores. She knew we had a 3D printer and asked if we could make some screens for her. We decided to use the engineering process to make her some. Miss Rader came in. She told us what she needed for our criteria and constraints. She needed a 3-inch circle for her circular soaps and a 12 by 9-inch screen for the bigger ones. Miss Rader showed us a YouTube video of the process she uses to make her soap. She also showed us a screen that one of her friends made using acrylic. She drew some designs she liked on the board. The students opened up Tinkercad, a 3D design app, and began building screens. Miss Rader walked around and gave us some ideas about what she would like.
Our next step was to plan an idea. We tried selecting some promising solutions. Dasha did a rabbit because she thought it would be cute for this, and rabbits are very Maine themed. Lucy chose to do a star because if there are more holes in the design would be more intricate. And I decided to do a lobster because there are many lobsters in Maine and are very Maine themed. And lobsters are a big treat in Maine.
Our next step was to create and build a prototype. So this is my star design. This is how it turned out after developing it on Tinkercad and printing it. This is Haley's lobster design. This is how hers turned out after developing it on Tinkercad and printing it. And this is Dasha's. She developed it on Tinkercad and printed it, and this is how hers turned out. Our next step was to test and evaluate. I noticed that the spokes of my star weren't completely in, so I fixed it with a 3D pen.
My lobster soap screen, as you can see, printed out well, and there is no need for improving.
My rabbit one printed out well, but I noticed that the little spokes on the side weren't connected to the rabbit, so Miss Gina and I fixed it with a 3D pen.
when I got off a website called Thingiverse and modified it, then printed it using Tinkercad. Miss Julie turned it into a soap screen and it made a very nice soap. It made this soap. Miss Julie really liked it, so we took the soap screen and turned it into a 9 by 12 inch soap screen. Like this one. As you can see, we had a picture, but at first there are big holes in the design in the middles right here. Here's how it turned out after turning it into a soap. There are big diamond shapes in the corners which Miss Julie didn't like. The soap would go through the bigger holes rather than the little holes because it was much easier to go through. So we took parts of the spiral and filled up the holes, and it made a better design. We tried many attempts. The first attempt, the soap batter was too thin. Then Miss Julie did another attempt, but the soap batter was too thick. Then Miss Julie tried it one last time, and it was just right. The last attempt made this soap.
These were our main connections. Miss Julie Rader uses blueberries, fiddleheads, potatoes, lard, honey, goat milk, and oats in her soap. She also uses buckwheat in her soap too.
Maine is also connected globally. She has an Etsy store online where anyone around the world could buy her soap. She also got interviewed for an international magazine where in the future anyone could read. She also has a YouTube channel online where anyone could watch her videos. She has over 12,000 subscribers. The cost for the material would be, for a 3-inch circular one, like my spiral one, would be about 8 cents per meter. So the cost of the full soap screen would be about 19 cents. For our largest soap screen, like this 9 by 12 one, would be about $2.25.
Miss Gina made this fiddlehead design on Tinkercad. Miss Rader made a soap out of this, and it turned out like this. She also made some designs on the front.
And then we had a few videos of the process because it's a lot of people don't understand the process. She puts the screen down at the bottom. The videos don't show up here because we just turned it into PowerPoint. So what she does is she puts the screen down at the bottom and then lifts it up through as it's gelling, and it makes the nice designs. And I think that's all we had, right? Okay, so we are done.